Hey everyone, my name is Satvik and this is LuminaOS. Nowadays, learning management systems in schools are lagging behind in terms of new technology adoption, especially in AI. Research from Johns Hopkins highlights that AI intelligence could rapidly improve and validate students' learning experiences. And this is why we built LuminaOS, an AI-native learning platform. Here you can see the learning spaces in our LuminaOS dashboard. If you want to start to demonstrate how this works is, we can click a classroom. Here we'll click AP Biology, and you're brought into a classroom which has general information. Now, you can see some of the upcoming assignments dates. You can see the general stream. You can also see the standards required for the class. Now, the interesting part is that if you go to classwork, and if we go to an assignment, let's click mitosis versus meiosis, you're brought to the assignment page, which is unique in the aspect that not only can you complete the assignment natively on the platform, but you can also analyze your progress after you finished it. Now, let's demonstrate this really quickly by creating an assignment. So we'll create a Google Doc. We'll click the doc I created. But then this will say meiosis is the way cells can reproduce on their own, right? I believe this is done for survival through reproduction. Down to this, you can see preview, go there, and there you go. You can see that our work has been saved. And if we were to turn it in, confirm our submission, go back to it, and then ask Lumina to analyze it. And if we're waiting for a little bit, we can see that Lumina gives a very in-depth analysis. Now, let's move on to real demo for application. If you click Lumina here, we're brought to the Lumina sync page. Now let's start the session.
Hey, Honey Check, what do you need help with today?
Hey, Lumina, I need help with biology.
Great! Biology is such a fascinating subject. What areas are you finding challenging?
I'm finding challenging the topic of meiosis and mitosis. Could you give me a diagram about those both?
Ah, classic topics. Let's get a clear visual first. Here is a diagram comparing mitosis and meiosis. Take a look at the diagram. What major differences stand out to you initially?
I see that mitosis and meiosis both are kind of like a type of reproduction, but one is 2 cells and the other is 4 cells.
That's a great observation. That's a great number of cells is definitely a key difference. What do you think the purpose of these different numbers might be?
I think it might be because both are for different organisms. Is that true?
That's a good thought. While different organisms might emphasize one process more, think about the type of cells involved. What does mitosis typically do for an organism?
Okay, thanks for your help. I think I'm done.
You're very welcome, Honey Check. Feel free to jump back in whenever you have more questions.
So just like that, we finished the demo session of how this process of getting tutored works. And here you can see that after the session is ended, the AI will generate recommended resources based on the session and what you learned. And here, there you go. The resources have been generated. Videos from Khan Academy. You can see articles were generated. And these are all real things that if you click them, they'll take you there. That live session with Lumina Sync's tutor shows you how LuminaOS bridges the gap between live AI tutoring with whiteboard integrations and teacher oversight. Every conversation, every session, every insight is all stored in one place. Now, if you wanted to see things and analytics from the perspective of a teacher, we can just click the symbol and go and log in as a teacher. Let's sign in. And here, there you go. We're logged in as Dr. Darwin. And if we wanted to look at some of the classworks and add resources, we can go and create assignments. And along with this, we also have AI-generated assistants to create worksheets and to do even more. We can also create quizzes with the help of AI, and there's infinite ways you can use this to up the productivity of teachers. All through this, we also have Lumina AI helping Dr. Darwin creating homework, looking at analytics, prepping lessons, giving announcements, and generating quizzes, and so much more. For example, we can create homework with the help of Dr. Darwin, and we can even directly assign it. There. It should be assigned. If you go here, there you go. We can see the new assignment. Just like that, we can also view the analytics and the grades. So we can see the very useful, insightful, actionable analytics that the teacher can use to understand the students better. And here you can see the data from the conversations that Honeycheck, the student, had with the Lumina Sync tutor. And you can see what their summaries were and what happened through that. You can even see other analytics, like assignment difficulty analysis, the grade distributions, and just the general idea of how the gradebooks look. This Lumina Sync strives to create a very open and very actionable platform for teachers and students to increase productivity. In addition, none of this would have been possible without the use of Google's repertoire of GenAI products and other developer tools, such as Gemini 3's native audio system, Gemini 3 for Chat AI, grading, topic extraction, and other teacher tools, Gemini Image Gen, Google Search, Firebase, Firestore, and Firebase Auth. All of these were made and implemented in LuminaOS to make it easier for teachers and students to interact and have a great classroom. Thanks for listening.